Alright, you can start whenever now.
Alright, we are live. Okay. Alrighty. Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Norcal Smashcast. It is I guess, your ringleader, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what we're calling it. But, DJ, as otherwise known as Hey DJ on the interwebs. And I am joined by Mr. David. He's here today. Got Sean here.
Oh dang it! I didn't get to see the new picture, and it has my
the new layout. Pretty sick, right?
Yeah, it is pretty nice. I like it.
Alrighty, let me check it out, everybody. We've got Jay in the building. What's going on?
What's happening, guys?
And let's see, who else am I missing? I'm still getting used to calling it, not knowing everybody's name, so forgive me. And then we have a special guest with us today, someone who just kind of like marched into the community and just like started coming with some really cool stuff. Mr. Gregory Harris, welcome to the show, sir.
Well, thank you, DJ. My name's ProboChild. That's my Smash tag. I'm new to the competitive crowd, but I've been a hardcore, long-time fan of Smash for years. So, thank you.
Excellent. So, what's your preferred game? Which one did you gravitate to the most, or do you just play, or do you love and play all of them equally?
I love and play every single one, but I guess I gotta say the most competitive. I mean, obviously, hands down Melee so far. I mean, Melee's just been my game as far as competitivity goes. But I love and play every single one. I mean, 64, I love playing with items on and things like that. So
that game is amazing.
64, you just cannot go wrong with. He's just like,
never.
64 is hands down, the thing that got us all where we are right now.
It's
so
true.
And you got to keep the love for it, and I love it so much. It's just a fun game to play. And Melee's my favorite. Competitive Brawl, well, I'll play you when it's available, if that's all that's available. And then Project M, I'm cool with that. And Smash 4, heck yeah.
Yeah, all right. I see we have some anxious viewers in the chat. Four Silver's asking who won the logo contest. You will find out later in the show, sir, so bear with us. We're going to build the suspense around that. But let's go ahead and jump on into what we were going to start talking about today. I guess I'll start by saying that this is the last show before the game drops.
Which is amazing.
Hype continued.
Hype continued. That is amazing. Like, we're going to have the game tomorrow night.
Like, I can't, we were talking in our little, we have like a little Facebook chat going on where we talk about all things and everything, and me and Chris are both like, I can't believe that we're at the end of the road, that it's actually happening. it's really happening. Like, I feel like I'm gonna wake up in the morning and it's gonna be like January.
That's all my day is gonna be, waiting until I can go and pick up my copy of the game.
You have to understand, like, when I played the game at PAX, I was just like, I don't want to go home.
Yes.
Just like, okay, like, PAX was amazing and everything like that, but I gotta be honest with you, the main reason I went was for Smash Brothers.
That was exactly why I went to E3. That was exactly why I went.
Okay, you were at E3. Great.
Yeah.
Were you at the Invitational?
I went to the Invitational, which was the most ridiculously hyped thing on the planet.
Dude, oh my gosh, did you keep your booklet?
Oh, I took like 5 of those, dude.
You took like seriously? 5. You gotta hook me up with one of those.
I stupidly gave mine away. I seriously wish I had
I was like,
now.
okay, it's like, you can't, Nintendo, for the record, like, if anybody from Nintendo was listening, you can't make, like, awesome Smash Brothers shit, and then at the end of the event say, well, you need to give that back, please.
Wait, did they want you guys to give those back?
Yeah, they're like,
we were supposed to give them back.
No way.
No.
There's absolutely no way.
Absolutely not, because they gave us these Persona 4 Arena like swag bags, and these giant backpacks that you could put stuff in. And I'm like, no, I'm taking like 6 of these, and I just put them in my bag, and they weren't like gonna look through my bag, like they're not police officers.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, no, these are mine.
When I came all the way back up for my friends to go to Smash Fest at Best Buy, I don't know if you guys remember that, but I went just so I could pre-order the game, just so I can get the gold coin thing. If you're the first 20 in line to do so, I'm gonna pick up my gold coin. So I'm actually getting 2 copies of Smash. I'm gonna get mine locally in my area because I had to go a bit of a ways to go to that Smash Fest. But I'm gonna pick one up here, local in the area, and then I'm gonna go. Eventually, at some point, go get the pre-order one at Best Buy just so I can get my commemorative coin.
Yeah, I went to the Best Buy all the way in San Francisco with the expectation of getting the coin like there that day, and then they tell everybody in line, "Oh, we don't have the coins. Sorry, guys."
Yeah, I was like, what kind of crap is that? I've been like, I came because thinking I was gonna get it today. I was like, what? I know
Yeah.
some people actually got it, like on the East Coast. Some people actually got it, but for my store, they said, oh, the shipments didn't make it or whatever. So that's why.
Wait, for Brawl?
No, I meant I was talking about. Are we talking about something totally different? I was talking about the commemorative coin thing.
Could have gotten if you went to go play the Best Buy demo during the Smash Fest.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But a lot
Yeah.
of places ended up not getting the coin, so you had to pre-order it to guarantee your coin, which I didn't do because I'm not going to drive all the way to San Francisco.
You also had to be one of the first 25 people in line
Oh, wow.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Well,
we would have been
one
like
of
in
the
the
first 25 people that said, "Hey, I want to pre-order." Then.
yeah, we were pretty much in the first group, but we got there and told there's no coins on the spot, so we left and came back like 3 or 4 hours later.
Which one did
The
you go
funny
to?
thing was,
We went to
I
the
was
one in
there
San
with
Francisco.
you,
Yeah.
and they were just like, we're just gonna give coins to everybody who waited in line because we don't have it. So I was
Yeah.
trying to get him to pre-order, but he's like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I was.
I don't know why you didn't do it, man.
There's no point. It's so far.
David? Which one?
We were at the San Francisco location.
I went to San Jose.
Okay. We were kind of split between which one to go to, and we ended up just going to San Francisco because we knew a bunch of people that were going to be there.
Yeah. As I was saying to you earlier, DJ, that I was trying to make my point across, when they were handing out the pins and stuff, I just grabbed like a whole bunch of them and stuffed them in my bag. They're
yeah.
not police officers, they're not going to check.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was like, nah, like y'all can't have this back. This is mine.
No, this is my this is mine. This is my stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally. The official Nintendo bottled water, man. You gotta have that.
That's
Yeah, wait, I remember that shelf. I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm not even gonna open it.
yeah. It was really
That
bad.
was the one where I was trying to cut everyone, huh? Dang it, I forgot about that.
That's when you showed up super late, and there was like a giant line outside.
It was so bad. Like when we were sitting at when we were at E3, like of course they had like a million setups in the Nintendo booth. It was
God,
like
yeah,
80%. It was like 80% Smash, and then like back in the corner was everything else. And
I know. It's ridiculous.
and when we were there, like I was there doing some news stuff for GayGamer.net, and I was like, okay, I need to make sure that I go to all my appointments and make sure that I see everything else that I need to see before I go back and keep playing Smash Brothers for the rest of the time that I'm here.
Josh,
So, I went and did everything that I needed to do the first 2 days, and then
Hold, DJ, hold up. Apparently they can't hear us, or they can't hear one of us.
oh, who can't they hear?
I have no idea. They're saying it's an awkward silence right now.
There's the one person who can't be heard, so this is David speaking. Can you hear me?
hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Can everybody hear me?
Can everybody hear the sound of my voice?
I have no idea.
Let's see. I'm gonna double check.
I mean,
and
I
make sure my mic isn't muted.
Sean, can you say something real quick?
Yeah.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
I have no idea.
Yeah, this is DJ. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
They're saying it might be you, Sean.
Wait, what does it sound like?
They're saying they can't hear you. Yeah, they can't hear you. It's Sean.
Oh, what? That's awkward. Because you guys can hear me. So.
Oh, now it's working, apparently.
What?
Okay. I know, it makes no sense. I'm looking at the chat, so. David's good.
Oh, it was just a little bit behind.
Oh,
Okay.
weird. Okay, cool. So we're good. Yeah. So basically when I was there, it's like, all right, I have to look at everything else on the show floor, so that it gets also so that everything gets covered and I can actually speak to everything that's there. Then I basically went and like camped out between like 3 different stations and just played Smash 4 the rest of the time.
Have you guys ever done like any super ridiculous campouts where you just go sit in front of a store for something Nintendo's about to release?
Yes.
Yeah, when I found out that you can pre-order the Wii, I sat outside the Berkeley GameStop for like 26 hours with 2 of my friends. We were first in line, and we had everybody who got in line behind us sign this big white like piece of paper or cardboard that we took. It was pretty awesome. We still have the paper. It's crazy.
Nice.
Nice. I waited outside at Target for 17 hours. That was quite the experience because it was. Dang, I actually couldn't imagine with you because you were probably in Oakland. You're at some Oakland place.
No, man, we were in Berkeley. It was cool.
Man, no, I was in the Target that's like kind of down the street from my house, but it's Bayfair BART area, so it's like hecka shady and bad. I didn't bring anything, but then everyone ended up bringing their like DSs and everyone was like playing stuff. This is like, or not DSs. Wait, was it DS? Was there a DS back then or Game Boy?
Yeah, there was a DS.
DS.
Man. What?
Game Boy
crazy?
Advance,
Yeah,
man. Come on.
or no Game Boys.
It was like really funny. Everyone was playing Mario Kart and stuff. It's pretty cool. I ended up getting. I just remember my mom bringing like 5 Little Caesars pizzas, and I was just like giving it to everyone in line.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty damn awesome. I'd be really happy if I were in that line.
There's the Sony article writer for like Sony magazine there, and he came up to us and he was like, hey, because we were all like, we're all kind of young and stuff. I think I was like 17 or something. He's like, hey, I noticed you guys are kind of cool. You guys want me to maybe go to Starbucks and coffee and stuff? And he just comes back with like two cups of like coffee and hot chocolate for each person and stuff. It was like so awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. Got his card and everything.
Yeah, we had a bunch of people asking us. Oh, sorry, I was gonna say we had a bunch of people asking us in line like, "Oh, what are you guys waiting for? The new PS4?" And we're like, "No, who are you?" No, we're not here for PS4.
We're saying that, and there's a giant sign in front of us saying, "Nintendo Wii line starts here."
Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, you."
I'm like pointing at the sign like the whole time.
Everybody's like, "Oh, are you here for Call of Duty?" I'm like, "Yep, I sure am. Go get in line."
Oh,
You know,
man.
I don't know if you want to count this like a Nintendo line thing, but it was funny because the game came out on a very strange day. The Xbox One launch day, Super Mario 3D World, Mario Party Island Tour, and The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds all on the same day. And there was a huge line outside of GameStop for Xbox One, and somebody asks me, "What are you here in line for your Xbox One?" I'm like, "No, I'm here for Super Mario 3D World, dude. I'm here for Zelda. I'm here for Mario Party. I'm here for my Nintendo, man."
Wait, there was a midnight release for something where I think it like cross-launched with. I don't remember. I was in line for something Nintendo, and there was a different game coming out, and everybody was there like, "Oh, are you excited about this game?" I'm like, "Wait, that's why you guys are here? I thought we were all here for the Nintendo game." What are you guys talking about?
Nah,
Same
yeah,
thing
it
happened
was
to me,
very
too.
awkward because like when I got up to the line, I was messing with everybody. I was kind of like, "Yeah, I'm getting Xbox One. About that Titanfall, man. Like, that's coming like what, sometime next year." And then when I get up to the desk, I'm like, "Can you hand me my Super Mario 3D World so I can get out of here now?" And everybody's just like, "Get out of here!" I'm just like, "Come on, guys!
Man,
I
I
just
was
love
like-
my Mario."
Yeah, I was like, man, I don't care about Xbox One. I was like, I'm here for my Mario stuff. Give me all my Nintendo games. I want my
Exactly.
Zelda game and I want my Mario Brothers.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Xbox
as you
One
guys
stuff.
probably could tell, Mario's my main. So because I love Mario so much, and Mario liked everything Mario. So please let me have my Mario.
Right? Okay, so yeah, the hype continued. It's tomorrow night's a big night. It's gonna be pretty
Yes.
amazing.
Did we have a link to put in the stream for people to find midnight locations? Because I know not everybody's GameStop is doing a midnight launch.
I'm
Let me
gonna go
look and
find
see
it.
if I can find a
Look.
GameStop one. I'll look.
All right, we'll get that link in the chat for you guys soon, guys.
There it is.
Wait, one of us might actually have to do it because Zambot might go.
Oh yeah, Zambot might get another win.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we don't want Zambot to go on another freaking killing spree.
Zambot is OP. So I'm putting the list in right now of all the stores that are doing a midnight release for Smash. And I suggest that everybody double check and call their stores that's closest to them just to make sure that they are doing it. So, but here's the list. You can go there and it shows you all the GameStops that are doing it.
I think another thing. Oh, go ahead.
And I'll kind of go through them pretty quickly because it's not that many.
Oh yeah, go for it.
The San Carlos store, that's where I'll be going. The San Carlos Marketplace store, we'll be doing it. The GameStop at Tanforan in San Bruno, Woodside Central and Redwood. Keep saying Redwood, and Redwood City. The Sarah Center in Colma, Westlake Shopping Center in Daly City, SkyWest Commons in Hayward, California. The store on Mission Street in the city. And then the Fashion Fair place in San Leandro. So, I think there are 8 more locations that are doing it too.
Let's see. Stockton is doing it. Let's see. I think Brentwood, is one. No, Brentwood's more down south. Well, if you're down south, then go ahead and do it. No,
let's get that. Let's get that link on there a few more times by people who are mods, because Zambot got his first one of the night.
Union City's doing it.
Berkeley's doing it.
Folsom, Pleasant Hills.
The Fruitville Station in Oakland.
Just go ahead and check on the GameStop website. Like, go GameStop.com/pages/events, Super Smash Brothers 3DS. You'll find it.
Yeah, I'll slap the link in the chat one time.
And for everybody who doesn't want to go out at midnight and get the game, or just don't want to go out in general, you can actually download it from the eShop at 9 p.m. tomorrow, because it'll be midnight East Coast time. So I don't know how long the download is going to take, but that might be worth a try too.
Oh, what, 9 p.m.? Oh,
come on.
9 p.m.
Multiple factors, like, I'm pretty sure it's going to get destroyed because everyone's going to be buying it from the U.S.
It's gonna
eShop's just gonna crash. Like,
yeah, because I know Hyrule Warriors.
Well, the Japanese one did a crash, and I'm pretty sure it's like probably bigger in Japan, maybe. So
I know Hyrule Warriors took a really long time for some people to download. That came out at 9 p.m. as well on the Wii U eShop a few days ago or last week or whatever.
Japan actually goes in really hard on 3DS. There's like every single person, like I think a 90% ratio of people have a 3DS in like Japan or something like that out of like the population. So
that's
when new games come out, like I know when like new Golden Suns come out and stuff, everyone like it's like a Labor Day because everyone's gonna like request off and stuff like that to play the game.
Somebody in the stream, somebody in the stream just mentioned that the digital copy is locked to your console, so you better hope that you don't break it or upgrade or something. I don't know how true that is, but somebody might want to do some research on that.
Yeah, wouldn't it be locked to your Nintendo account?
It's locked to your Nintendo
account. Yeah,
it's locked to Nintendo ID.
Like, whenever you download a game, it doesn't work. I mean, it downloads to, your Nintendo Network ID keeps track of like all your records of all the games that you download. It's not as easy as like Microsoft and Sony is, where you could just download your profile and you get your games, bam, just like that. I've had to do this before. You have to just call Nintendo. They do a background check kind of, and they'll just say, "Oh, hey, yeah, you can have your ID. You can have your games back." That's pretty much how it works.
Yeah,
so,
and
it's a little complicated, but I mean, yes, it is there. It is safe. So
yeah, and if you're transferring to like the Smash Brothers Edition 3DS, like I did, you can basically go ahead and just there's a system transfer built into the 3DS, so you can definitely do that, and all of your content will go over. So if you are trading yours in, just know that you'll have to like have both systems there with you, and the GameStop usually have Wi-Fi. It's not very good, but they do have it.
Common. No,
it's not common.
Really.
It's not all of them do, but you can do a system transfer, so there is that. But yeah, so you're not completely out of luck, even if you do break your system. You can call Nintendo and they can take care of it for you. Okay, let me look at my notes here. All right, so so if depending on if you were super into Twitter or on Twitter today, the guys from Melee It On Me basically were kind of doing their podcast, the last one that they're going to do as Melee It On Me, and they're thinking of changing the name to Settling Smash. So now, since 4 is coming out. So it was great because there were a lot of really well-known people from the Melee, Brawl, and PM communities that were in there, just talking about the community, talking about the divide in the community, and talking about how we should try to become one unit, how other FGC communities view us all as one unit already, but there's always been this kind of divide between games. I know myself and Chris were listening to it a lot during today, and I think some of the other guys were listening to it too, but there was a lot of really great information in there, and it really seems like a lot of these guys are really, really proponents for accepting Smash 4 into the fold for what it is, and giving the game its fair chance to breathe and for it to kind of stand on its own merits and all that stuff. So, what are your guys' thoughts on it? If you guys got to hear any of that podcast today, it was a little bit earlier tonight.
I didn't get to hear very much of it, but a lot of the stuff that I did hear was actually really positive and really good. I know a lot of the guys who were in that stream have been pushing for something like that for a really long time to happen, so I think it was really cool that they finally got together and got to talk about things like this and just I guess just share what they thought about it with each other. It's just really cool to see it happen finally.
Yeah. There was a lot of really great information in there. I tweeted out a quote from Prague that he said during the cast, and he said,
"Yeah, I loved it.
It's so perfect and pertinent, and I think that this speaks volumes for what we're doing going into the new game." So Prague basically said earlier today during the cast, a single tournament does not make or break the scene. And I think that speaks volumes because of the fact that the game's release was staggered, not only between versions, but with Japan and the rest of the world, the release has been staggered. So we've basically seen a select group of people, both that are huge fans of Smash 4 and those that are not necessarily the biggest fans or kind of are indifferent about it, kind of being the voice of the community and saying that this is what Smash 4 is, and it's potentially very damaging because of the fact that it seems like they're driving the game into the ground before the meta even has a chance to develop, or before even the game is in the hands of everyone across the world. For them to create their own opinions about Smash. So it was a lot of great stuff that needed to be said. I saw D1's face multiple times and him like throwing back in his chair and just like in agreement with what things that had been said during the cast. And it was some really important stuff. Like we don't really need to be focused so much on the tier list of the games right now because the game isn't even in everyone's hands yet until Friday. And we don't even have the Wii U version yet, which is the version that we're really going to be pushing towards when it comes to tournaments and all of that stuff. So
I was gonna say it's kind of crazy how fast everybody's down talking this game with it not being in everybody's hands yet. Considering when Brawl first came out, almost everybody played it. Like they actually gave that game a chance. I think that just goes to show how afraid everybody is of Smash 4 and what it's gonna do to the community and I guess just the spotlight that it's gonna take.
Behind that, though, because like Melee was like that game where everyone wanted to be good, everyone wanted the glory, but it was just you joined too late. You weren't fast enough, you weren't technical enough, whatever the plethora of like excuses like John said you had, everyone thought with Brawl, the new game, it's your chance to shine, your chance to come in, your chance to get the glory. Everyone wanted to give it a try, and that's how like the dark age of Melee happened, is because so many people left the game that they tried to be so good at. But now, like, Melee has such a strong foundation from Evo and everything that this new Smash game is it's now going to have the opposite effect. People don't want to leave Melee because Melee is here to stay. So you got to practice that in Smash 4. People are already shooting it down and giving it no hope because, it's not Melee in the end. In a competitive sense.
Let's just put it this way: there will never be another game like Melee because Sakurai's even admitted himself, as far as I remember, that tech, as everybody puts it, in Melee was accidental. Right. It wasn't intentionally made, and plus he sees that as kind of, but he sees that as also as one of the many things in Smash that he regrets. Because he wants to create.
This is what Sakurai did with Melee. He wanted to make a game that wasn't as sticky as 64. So he put a lot of stuff in there, and it's not like he didn't test it. He just added some things, and he added like L canceling and stuff. And L canceling was in like early versions of like strategy guides and stuff like that, because Z canceling was was in 64, and they wanted to have it so Z canceling wasn't as OP as 100% of the lag gone. They only wanted half of what the moves lag is. That's why. So there was like some advanced techniques in there, but you didn't expect like, like, oh, your dash animation can be canceled with another dash or a crouch or something like that. He didn't really put that far into it. He just kind of copied and pasted from 64, made it look prettier, had new physics in it, and bam, you got melee. And
Yeah.
it's just that's how he went into it. He didn't put as much time and effort into it. And you got to remember the gap between 64 and melee was like 3 years only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
The gap between melee and brawl was 7.
Yeah.
So the difference, like, of him able to actually sit down and be like, okay, after like year 4 and seeing all this happen, or year 3, he's like, okay, so this is what this game has evolved into.
Right, and then Shing
That's-
Shing07 brought up a really good point that he said that Sakurai himself even said that the development for Melee was incredibly difficult and was really bad.
I mean,
And the development of Brawl is really even difficult as well. But if I'm not sure if you all of you guys knew or not, but if I'm not mistaken, Sakurai balanced Melee by himself.
I was gonna bring that up. I remember hearing and being told that Sakurai pretty much almost like killed himself working on Melee because he did the game all by himself pretty much.
Yes, it was like him and I think one other person for like just kind of like him asking like, this is cool, right? It wasn't like he didn't really probably care about the other person's opinion. It was mostly just 100% Sakurai.
Right, and then with Brawl, there was like maybe 3 or 4 people that won the balancing team,
like
and
3
then
or 4.
I don't know what the balancing team was, but he got a whole new building to work on, bro. Right? Like Nintendo got him a whole new
it was
building.
a whole separate
Yeah.
studio, if I'm not mistaken. And then with this game, it was a team of 12. So, I mean, things evolve and change, and it looks like the development cycle for this game, in and of itself, was a lot smoother. And I think that they learned a lot from their mistakes with Brawl. And they've improved upon that. And then what we've seen as the final result of Smash 4 is pretty fantastic. So I think it's just a matter of time and the willingness of people within the community to give Smash 4 its breathing room so that it can thrive and so that it can develop its own meta and kind of be looked at as its own thing. And there's just been so much heat behind people from the Melee community and then people that are coming in that are pretty much just going to be all Smash 4. And it's been kind of this kind of like shitstorm between both sides. And something that some of the guys in the Melee and Omnicast were talking about was that, it's 2 wrongs don't make a right. I mean, and that's an old saying, regardless of what it is. 2 wrongs don't make a right. So when the Melee people are talking shit about Smash 4, and then Smash 4 and Melee and Brawl people are talking shit about Melee, that's not doing the community as a whole any favors. So it's up to us to, at least at this point, at least for us as Northern California, for Smash 4 going into it, that needs to be people coming from all sides. And then there was an awesome video at the end of their podcast called, and it was like a little song, and it said something to the effect of, we don't all have to like something. And if you don't like something, don't be a dick about it. Like, and that's, I mean, it's okay to not like the same things, but don't be a dick about it. It's just plain and simple as that. Give people the same respect that you would want for your game.
Pretty damn simple, honestly.
Yeah, it's really simple. So I don't understand why it's turned into such a shitstorm. But again, people
because
get heated.
People are ignorant. People just,
absolutely.
feel like that they're right, and they feel like, oh, this is the way to go, and if you don't agree with me, well, then, see you later, there's the door.
It just got blown super out of proportions when the game first launched, Brawl, that is, because when that was happening, the Brawl community was really young. Like, a lot of people were still really immature, so when Melee was like, oh, F you guys, of course the Brawl scene was like, well, F you too, so, it just blew up from there.
It was more like our reaction was F you too, while Melee's reaction was a little bit, or Melee's response was different, which was, no one's right in the end about it.
No one is.
But once Melee started like getting that Evo noticing, they definitely matured up. At least the figureheads of Melee did.
That was also what they
The only
talked
people
about
that
too.
shit talk now are
They had to because they know so many Brawl players helped them get there through the donation drive.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
like
they mentioned that too.
it's so sad. Like in the Brawl community just wanted a Smash game in Evo, and the Melee community didn't really see that until maybe a few people did, but like definitely a lot of Brawl people donated. I know Sky personally donated like $2,500. Like that's a huge amount of money, no matter what way you want to play. Like just for Melee, and he was a Brawl player at the time, at least.
Because at the time of that happening, it wasn't like, oh, we're doing this because we're not doing it for Melee. I mean, we are, but it's more so we're doing this for Smash. That's what the point was. Everybody came together to do it for Smash and to get Smash out there. That's what that was, I think.
Yeah. So there's it's unfortunate because it's there's passion on all sides, but that passion can kind of get misconstrued and become hatred and become like anger and it just becomes it becomes a really toxic environment, and that's not conducive to any community thriving or garnering new people and embracing change. That's not doing anybody any favors when it comes to that stuff. And like I said in last cast, and like I said again tonight, like it's all about acceptance. It's all about bringing everybody in. Like everybody is a Smash player. It's not like, oh, that's a Brawl player, that's a Melee player, that's an N64 player or whatever. We're all Smash players at the end of the day.
Correct.
We're all playing Smash. That's what it is. And I think if we continue to foster relationships with people from the Melee community and from Brawl and from PM, we're like, hey, we're throwing a Smash 4 tournament. We would love to have some Melee heads come out and do a Melee tournament or do a PM or whatever that kind of like duo of games would be. Like we want to bring in that audience of both sides so they can be like, you know what, hey, these people that are playing Smash 4 are pretty cool, and it's like, oh, these Melee guys are pretty cool too. So like they can show me some stuff and vice versa and all that. So it can be like a learning experience for everyone. So even if you don't necessarily want to play Melee again, like, and you just want to stick to Smash 4, like, you can still just be in the same space and be like, you know what? That dude is really amazing with Ice Climbers and Melee, and this person's really, really good with Zero Suit Samus and 4. So it's, we can learn so much from each other, and the community can grow so much more. Like, and I think it was Toph that was saying that there's an excellent opportunity for the scene to grow even more, because we are embracing other games into the other games from the series as a whole. And you don't really see that in other fighting game communities.
It's like, guys, we all play Smash Brothers because it's Smash Brothers.
Right.
We all started with 64, at least the majority of us did, I know some people obviously start with Brawl or whatever, but then they got themselves into it. But we've played some form of, regardless of where we started, we've all played Smash. And there's just something about it that we all enjoy. And what is that? It's a awesome, fun, hilarious beat 'em up between our favorite Nintendo characters. I mean, the only real difference is when you get too into it, I guess. But that's also a good thing. So it's just, come on, guys. Really, we need to be fair with each other. We're a Smash community.
Yeah. Yeah, and just in seeing the amount of excitement and hype around 4, and seeing people that were playing other games coming into the community, everyone has been super friendly and open and warm, like, in our community, which has been fantastic. Whoa, everything just got quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah,
is everybody still here?
Okay.
Oh,
Sure,
I'm just listening. That's why.
Did we lose somebody?
Is Sean and James?
Oh, well, hey, that makes things actually better sounding.
Oh yeah, my mic.
Not in that way though. You know what I mean?
No, I remember Sky calls my mic just like bees. You tune it out though. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, we have an excellent opportunity, and everybody in the NorCal Smash 4 community has been incredibly warm and inviting. Like it was just a couple months ago where I saw that there was even a Facebook group for it, and I was like, I really like this game. I really like Smash Brothers, and I want to do things in the community and all this other stuff. So I just started talking a lot, and that's just
That's
kind of what
that's
happened.
how you do it. You just if you are involved, you're involved. That's just how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely how it is here. If people who are already a part of the scene see that somebody else is trying to make a difference and be involved, and they're just instantly going to hit you up and connect and make things happen, like this show. The show is kind of
It isn't
happening.
like a popularity contest or like something like to be on the podcast you gotta know us personally. We didn't know who DJ was. Like this guy wants to be involved in the community. Let's invite him. He probably has like lots of things to share with us.
Yeah, I was like,
Lots of
hey, really like
ideas.
Smash Brothers. That was pretty much it. I was like, I really like this game, and I
Oh,
want to do stuff.
excuse me.
But that's pretty much
That's how
it
most of us became friends, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
we went to a tournament, met these guys. Like, I met David at a Melee tournament. I'm just like, we're playing, and I'm like, hey, you guys want to go play Melee at my house? It's like, yeah, sure. What's
Yeah, it was
another friend of
like
ours?
literally the first day meeting him. I'm just getting destroyed by the fair lady Daisy, and
I met my fair share of
Daisy,
good
though.
friends too. I mean, I met Red X over at a San Jose tournament for prom gig. I think it was what it was. Red X is an awesome link.
By
Seriously.
the way,
If you're-
shout outs to Red X, though.
Yes,
I like his
shout out to
stuff.
Red X.
Red
He's
X.
an awesome dude. He's awesome. He actually just came over last week because I was trying to host my own tournament down here, but that got canceled. And he came all the way here without even knowing, so I felt bad. So we all hung out and played. Now he's a good friend of mine. So shout out to you,
Nice.
Red X.
Yeah, see, that's how it is. You get that connection in Smash community. Like, I remember how I actually met David. I think it was at the tournament in
it was at like a play-in trade in Hayward.
Yeah, we played in bracket, and then
We played in grand finals.
That was-
But yeah, I met Sean at like a play and trade tournament. We played in grand finals. We talked a bunch, and then like days later, we're driving to Nevada with each other for a big regional tournament.
The very 4 days later, yeah, that's right. And we just went 2 cars deep into Nevada for the first giant brawl
A
tournament.
bunch of people who barely know each other, but we all went down to Nevada to rep NorCal together, and that's pretty much like the birth of NorCal Brawl right there.
Yep.
Pretty much. You got Wolf, and you got those Wolf Dittos happening with Lucian and Germ.
That was hype.
Oh,
That was
Those are
hype.
so much hype.
I forgot
And
what place I got. It was, dang it, 17th? Yeah, I think I got 17th.
I just remember I got 9th, and I was mad because I was so close to playing on the big screen.
Michael Hay went. Like, we didn't know him though. He had 9th. He had 9th as well, but he had like a stomach flu, and he was like throwing up. So he ended up just like forfeiting his match to oh god, what was his name? DK. Why can I not think of it? Come on, you know.
I know exactly who you're talking about too.
Oh my god, I played him recently in a tournament.
Are
Like
you,
a
are
year
you, are you
ago.
talking about CBK?
CBK.
He
Oh,
just
man.
he knew CBK from I think from music community, so he just like let CBK move on while he went and handled his stomach. Which then that's when we saw CBK versus actually when we saw versus KOF or Mr. Krabs, I guess he's
Oh
called
yeah,
now.
actually one of our cast members who's not with us tonight. He was actually in the top 8 at that Nevada
Yeah.
regional tournament.
Yeah.
Months of brawl. That was
At the time known as Mr. Semi Infinite because he found the down smash up B
with
zero suit.
dude, if you don't tech it, you do it over and over. It was like amazing.
All right, which one of you already messaged me about the Smash Tag ID things? Someone's messaging me about it.
We can actually get on topic about that now if you
that's
want to talk to everybody
that's
about
a
that.
really perfect segue. Dude, like, I didn't see that until, like 20 minutes ago. Those were amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. Like, it's funny because like the whole idea for it like came up like this morning. Actually, I was just kind of like, I brought my setup over to my college, Delta College in Stockton. I brought a Melee setup this morning just because I was like, yeah, you know what? I just woke up this morning. I'm just like, you know what? To hell with it. I'm lugging my TV all the way over to campus. I'm in the lounge all day and I'm playing Smash Brothers. I meet a ton of great people. I don't remember what his name is, but he was ranked. His name was Joseph. That's his real name. But I don't know what his Smash tag was. But anyways, I met him, and I met a bunch of other great players, and I'm just like, I wish there was a way I could just get to know you better. And, it's just like, there's just got to be a way to make, each other know you better. Then I'm just thinking, well, wait a minute. I always see like these badges or whatever that people people go to cons or stuff like that. So I'm just like, what if they made a Smash Brothers ID of some sort, like an official one? That'd be damn sweet. So I'm just like photoshopping about like an hour or two ago, and people seem to like it. I actually just posted the final versions on the NorCal Smash group about 10 minutes ago. So if you guys want to check those out, give me feedback. That'd be awesome.
No, it looks super legit. Like it looks really really good. I'm a fan of it. I really really like it. I think this is something that we could totally implement when we start doing tournaments. I would have no problem just like getting it printed out of pocket and then just having all that stuff ready and just going to town. Like it's pretty damn cool. And like people can write in their friend code and then people can write in their handle and all that good stuff. And then if we do things ahead of time, or if people do it, if we just give that template out, and people can just like do their own thing to it and add their name.
Yeah,
and
like I'm totally up for customization too. Like people, if you guys want to like change up colors and stuff, I'm more than willing to do that. Now, I mean, of course, I'm brand new to this because I just came up with these today. But I posted prices. They may change, but I think this is what I'm thinking of. So if you guys want a digital ID, I can make you one. They do take a bit of time, so I'm just doing the charge just because I feel like I earned something for this. So if you guys want just like a digital one that gets sent to you through an email or Facebook message or whatever, or Skype or whatnot, I can do it for $1 if you like. Just give me your picture, your smash tag, all that jazz, and I'll do that generously for you. If you would like me to, however, go out of my way to print one and put it in a little sleeve and the lanyard and all that jazz, $5, and I will ship it to you. And I think I'm really excited, actually, now I'm thinking about it, because I really want to see people use those, honestly.
Yeah, and I think
it's a great idea.
That's pretty much great pricing, because I've seen people sell little tags for like $5, $6, $7, where it's just a picture and a name tag. This actually has a lot more useful information on them. So I think it should work out.
Here, if you guys are looking at them, I hope you are. You guys can see that I have a couple different versions on here. I have one for the 3DS, one for Project M, and one for Smash Wii U. When you look at the 3DS and Project M, which are the most similar, they will have your picture on them, your Smash tag, the picture of your main that you use, so your main character. In my case, mine's Mario. He'll also have the icon on the side, and then of course it'll just have the California, state silhouette on it with the Smash logo and all whatnot. Then it'll have your Me QR code, and then your friend code at the bottom and your region. So in case if there's somebody, let's just say sometime down the road this becomes a big thing. You're not in NorCal. Well, we can do SoCal or completely different state if you wanted to. So it's just that's for a 3DS. When you look at Wii U, it's a little different because Wii U doesn't do friend codes. We do Nintendo Network IDs. So I have that at the bottom there. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, they're fantastic. I love them. They're really, 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 really good. It's a great idea, especially when NorCal's in the building doing all these tournaments and stuff. Like easy way to identify you and all that good stuff. So I'm all for it. So
I am too. I'm on board. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Did you
Fantastic idea.
Did you want to get we have about 15 minutes of showtime left. Maybe let's finally tell everybody who the winner is and get onto some Q&A.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and change the screen. I know everybody's been waiting to see who the winner is. So, let's do it.
Drum roll.
Perfect.
I had to do it. The logo right here is on your screen. It's pretty damn awesome. It got the most likes on Facebook when it got posted into the group, and everybody in the cast thought it was their favorite as well. So congratulations to Gregory Harris. He actually didn't even know he won, I don't think, but he's here in the yeah.
Thank you. I did not even know that. I did not know that. Wow. Thanks.
So we're gonna
keep in secrets.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna keep secrets like that.
Very good secret keepers. Good job.
So, wow, that was pretty awesome on the stream just now. I just watched it.
Yeah. Man,
so yeah, we're gonna get it involved in some future banners, maybe some T-shirts, and just a bunch of random other stuff. Wanted to give shout outs to everybody else who gave us designs and logos. They're pretty cool. I want to get those involved in other places too, just because you guys spend time on them. So I want to do something with them.
Yeah, definitely. We really appreciate all the hard work that everyone did. And I know it was kind of like out of the blue and out of nowhere, but you guys are awesome. Like, it's cool seeing the passion that's coming from the community already. And again, like, the game isn't even out yet, so it's just an awesome thing. So we really thank you guys for jumping in and doing stuff like that. And then we're gonna do more cool stuff in the future too. And I guess I'll say this now. So I'd like to think that I made some pretty cool Super Smash Brothers T-shirts myself. And what I want to do is at some point maybe give a couple of them away as prizes for other events, or if we do other community contests, things like that in the future. You guys can win some pretty cool shirts from me, and I'll put that in the Twitch chat so you guys can check them out. They are available for purchase, but I do want to give some away for the community. And the company that Nito Shop, the company that I use, they love the fact that I want to do like competitions and stuff like that, and it only helps them in the end. So they're super willing to give me some free stuff.
Oh, whoa! You designed these?
I sure did.
I have your Roro Smash the Power T-shirt.
Wow.
Yes, I do. Dude, you are boss. I have that T-shirt. That is freaking amazing. I love you. Like, oh my gosh. Wow.
That's hilarious.
That's really cool. So that's me. Yeah, I made those, and apparently I started following this other guy that was streaming the English version of Smash. I'm like, holy shit, he's got the English version. I'm gonna follow this guy. And then when I followed him, my name showed up on his stream, and then like a bunch of people were like, oh, it's you. And I'm like, holy shit, people know me for my shirts. It's pretty cool. So I'm glad that I'm known by that. And hopefully then they'll also know me from botting the fuck out of you people when the game drops. So bitches better beware.
I can already tell you, day one, people are gonna be pulling out their Wii U's, going like, streaming time, yeah, everywhere. Twitch is gonna be full of Wii U streams.
Well, yeah, but I mean, are you gonna follow a channel that someone's name is like,
Raw Master 97.
the streaming friendlies
Yo,
with?
that's a good name.
Streaming friendlies in my house in the middle of Utah, or you're gonna watch like Zero or something like that. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
We wanted to mention again, like we did on Monday, that we are planning on having a bunch of Norcal Smash T-shirts printed, because our other caster Chris is gonna have a bunch of clothing printed for his game soon, which you can find a link to underneath the stream screen. I don't know if you guys filled out the sheet we had for those shirts, but I don't think any of us have the link for that. But I'm gonna start a thread in the Norcal Smash 4 group to see what the interest is, so we can like have an idea of how many we should order. And the design is basically gonna be what the logo is, without the word cast on it. It's gonna say Norcal Smash in pretty much that exact same style, I guess. And I believe we are gonna get one of those to you, Greg, for winning the logo contest.
Oh, well,
So
awesome.
you'll have one of those when it happens. And yeah.
Yeah, so when that happens, we'll make sure that we get you one, and then once we have more of them, and if you guys please let us know if you want them or not in the community. There's a Google Doc that I think we already have made, and if not, we'll get one made up, and then we'll take care of it from there.
Yeah, the Google Doc might be like tinyurl.com/Norcal Smash shirts or Norcal Smash 4 T-shirts or something like that. It was something really similar to that.
Yeah, good stuff. So let me see what else we got here. But I guess we'll go into Q&A because we have about a little less than 10 minutes. So, are there any general questions from the chat of questions, comments, snide remarks? Anything you guys want to say in regards to all the good stuff that's about to happen in the next couple of days?
And I guess while we wait for the stream to catch up to that, I'm kind of thinking about hosting a Wi-Fi tournament for the group on Sunday. So there'll be a thread up for that too if you guys are going to be interested in that. Probably like 32-man bracket or something.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, maybe 32 or 64.
Yeah.
Depends on I don't know. Depends what the interest is. I think that'll be fun though.
As soon as the GameStop tournament's done, just never items probably never again. Not because I'm like, oh, I'm against items or something like that.
Why
It's
does
like,
my messages keep getting deleted every time I post in
It's
the
because
chat?
you're not a mod and Zanbot likes trolling.
Oh.
You can't post lists. You can't post
Yeah, I was
links,
trying to
and you
post
can't
my
post-
I was trying to post my my PayPal for anybody who's interested in the IDs.
We'll make
Yeah.
sure to do it on the Facebook as well.
I'll put that for you.
Somebody asked about the business cards that I had a thread up about. We don't have the card designed yet, so we're probably not gonna. I don't know. It's really as simple as we can seriously just throw a link on a piece of paper, or throw a link and print it on papers and cut them out ourselves. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, just to have a bunch to hand out at my GameStop tomorrow at midnight. But there's no like official business card yet that I can give to you guys to pass around like everywhere. But I do want to make that a reality soon.
Okay, so I've got a couple questions in here. So Mr. Pink is asking, is there anything happening on Friday or Saturday that people should know about? Yes. So Saturday, Nintendo is hosting their first Smash 4 3DS tournament
Yes.
at GameStop at the Blossom Hill. I'm pretty sure it's Blossom Hill Best
Blossom
Buy in
Hill
San Jose.
Road. Yeah, in San Jose. I will be there.
Yes, I think we're all pretty much gonna be there.
Yeah, I think the entire Smash cast is going to be there. Well, at least the ones that are currently in this call will be there. Chris will be there as well, I believe.
Yeah, so we're all gonna try to be there. I will be wearing one of my Smash shirts. I'll probably be wearing the Zero Suit Samus and Yoshi one that I have because it's my favorite.
Oh, gosh, yes.
So I'll be wearing that one, and I'll probably have a backwards cap on, and I'm probably gonna be like the one loud gay black guy there. So you'll probably hear me before you see me, but I'll be there. Yeah, so look for one of us, and then we'll find the rest of us, and then we can all play some friendlies while we're waiting. And I guess to kind of give you some more information about that tournament, it's for the first 64 people that are there. It's first come,
I'm gonna
first
be there
serve.
super early, like 5 a.m. in the morning.
I'm probably going to be there realistically 3:30 to 4 in the morning.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be super early in the morning. Yeah, so be there early if you want to get in and play. And it's gonna be pretty much free for alls with items on, and you can only use the starting roster, so none of the unlockable characters.
Don't unlock character and start liking them. Right? Don't.
Yes, I mean, play your games and you get in the lab and do some work between tomorrow night and then. But just know that if you unlock characters, those characters are not playable, and they won't be playable unless you make top 16 that are going to be in New York. There are a bunch of really really neat prizes that they're going to give away too. All that information is on the community page, so you can see all that information there and all the tournament details. All that stuff is there, so you guys can know about all that stuff. But please, like, if you're just like waiting for your turn and you clearly have your 3DS, like, let's play some friendlies. Like, let's just get in, let's just do some work, get in the lab, and start playing FFAs or all that good stuff. So
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be down
there.
for friendlies with anybody who wants to play while we're waiting for matches. Like, I'll play with
Absolutely.
anybody. Make sure to find me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw somebody ask a question about Duck Hunt Dog, asking what we thought about his camp potential and all the setups. And I think he looks like Snake 2.0, but better. He's fast. He actually has aerials that don't suck. His neutral B is amazing.
It doesn't look like his recovery's too good from what I hear, right?
It doesn't look bad either though. Like no worse than what
it's
Snake
like-
Duck
does.
Hunt Dog is gonna be amazing. I only say that because it's Duck Hunt Dog, and 2, he's just so damn nimble. Like, seriously, he's quick. Look at him. Like,
And he has like a lot of just everything. He
Yeah.
has like he covers everything a good character should have. So
Yeah.
he's gonna be a good character, realistically.
I honestly feel like, Mario's always been my main, but I'm really interested in trying out Shulk and Duck Hunt Dog. Just really, and Villager. Villager is awesome
Yeah.
to play with. I love Villager.
Did anyone see that Japanese tier list that was made? I know.
Yes.
Like
I'm not sure.
a newer one. There's a second list now that is It's basically all based off tournament placings.
That's not the one with Yoshi. It's like second or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know where that is? I didn't see that one. I think.
I don't know where it's at actually. I've seen it posted around a little bit though. I saw it on Twitter.
I'll
Did
post
you-
it later in the chat.
You'll post it later. You said.
I'll post it later.
Okay.
Let me see if there was
Yeah.
was there anything else. Somebody they were talking about Pac-Man too. They were mentioning that Pac-Man has a pretty good keep away game. I haven't really noticed much of that. I just know he does some really weird stuff with his what is it, the down B?
Right.
That's the fire hydrant.
That fire hydrant is god. I've seen him like spike several people with that fire hydrant, and I didn't know it could spike at all. Apparently, he can do dash attack, which knocks the fire hydrant into another person, and it has a lot of knockback. So there's a lot of mix-up you can actually do as far as the fire hydrant. But Pac-Man overall looks like he looks like Game & Watch in the way that he floats around a little bit when he jumps, but he's got a lot of KO power. His side beam
From what
KO.
I hear is like aerials, like his normal like moves and stuff. Like if you were to try to like be like a brawler Pac-Man, just, like I'm gonna go in on you. I heard it doesn't really work though.
No,
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
more
'cause
like a keep away, but he does have a lot of combos.
It's more like he centralizes a lot of his game around like the characters, which sounds like he won't be that good in doubles then.
I mean, he has the moveset and the kit to definitely play keep away.
Yeah.
The fire hydrant, the neutral B is what allows him to pull like the random fruit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently his key is like a stitch face, pretty much is what somebody just said in the chat.
Oh yeah, it has
It's
god
the
knockback.
last item that he pulls when you let it rotate all the way through.
And there's like I don't know what it's actually called, but it's a yellow item. He throws it and it stuns the opponent for like 3 seconds, and he can
Oh
just
yeah,
smash you
that's like the
as he's-
little ice cream snow cone type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I heard somebody refer to the key move for Pac-Man as keys to the bins, and he just kept saying like, "You want the keys to the bins?" and kept throwing them at people, which is hilarious.
That is hilarious. It's like, oh, here go the keys. Go home. You're done.
Oh my god! Like
Oh man, this game is gonna be out of control. Like I'm super excited. It's gonna be amazing, and yeah, and if any of you guys are on the peninsula and are going to the San Carlos midnight, I will be there. And I will be shaking because I will have Smash in my hands
and all that stuff.
Someone asked if
And I'm gonna be in the lab. With Bunsen burners and beakers and everything. I'm ready.
someone asked if we'll be having Wi-Fi tournaments every once in a while, and yeah, we'll try to. Probably Sundays. Sundays sounds like a good time to have Wi-Fi tournaments because we'll probably have actual in-person tournaments on Saturdays, and Sundays are more of like, I guess, the chill day at home. So Sundays sounds like a good time to make that happen. Maybe we could do one every Sunday, every other Sunday. We'll figure something out, but we'll definitely be having a bunch of them.
I know
Alright,
that
so
on Friday.
Pink
we're gonna
posted
be-
the tier list here. So
Oh yeah, that was the link I was gonna post.
yeah.
I was gonna say I know on Friday, I think some of us were going to be doing some For Glory stuff, or some Wi-Fi training for the tournament. So I know that'll definitely be on that For Glory.
Yeah,
So if you want
Yeah,
to practice,
down.
just go ahead. We'll probably, I mean, there's a list with our friend codes on there. If you haven't checked the Facebook page, you probably should. It's a great place for resources. But I know a couple of us are going to be on there in the lab, like DJ said. But where I get my most experience is from playing with other players. So Wi-Fi is a good source. I would definitely recommend that, guys.
Yeah, and so yeah, you and a couple of your friends, like if you guys aren't like super close to each other, like hop on Skype and like play matches with each other, so you guys can like talk about stuff and everything. Like that's what I kind of want to do on Friday. Is like I know a bunch of us will have the game. We should just like make a big Skype call and just like
Maybe we should do it.
I'm
Yeah, we
totally
should.
down for just like Wi-Fi 1v1, just round robins or rotations or whatever. That'd be awesome. Keep on Skype about it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
yeah,
I
let's make
agree.
that happen. Yeah, so
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it sounds good. And we are right at time. It's 11:02, and we going through the notes. We got through everything.
Yeah, we actually
went
did.
through everything that we wanted to cover, and like right at an hour. So this is great. But thanks guys for again coming out and joining us tonight for NorCal Smashcast. It's been amazing. You guys are great and super supportive. If you're not following us already, go ahead and do that. Hit that follow button. If you guys aren't already in the NorCal Smash community, do that too. And follow us on social media. Like, we've got our Twitter. I'm pretty sure that's everybody's Twitter handle. They're all on Twitter. Like, follow us on Twitter. I'm all day talking about Smash. That's all I'm doing, pretty much forever. And same with the rest of the crew here too. But yeah, I think we're gonna pretty much wrap it up for the night. But if there's any super pressing other questions that you guys have, like, we'll go ahead and answer them now. But we're pretty much at the end of the show.
I'm gonna go ahead and type that in real quick. See anything? Any last second question? Any last second question? Last one of the night. Give him a couple seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just letting everyone know, I'm going to remove my posts really quickly because I forgot to watermark them, so none of you can scam me.
Oh, wow.
Well, we'll just pretend that
21?
all your posts.
21?
Yes, and there will be an invitational. We're trying to find someone who has a 3DS capture card.
I'm actually in the process of ordering one right now. I actually just sent in my regular
Nice.
Cosmo Black 3DS.
You're a god.
I know, right? This guy. Where
Dude,
this guy
if you
comes
get it,
from, this is great.
You just
if you get it before the 13th, we need it.
There is
We need it for
actually
sure.
we haven't really talked about it much on here, but I'll just mention it. There is that invitational tournament in San Francisco for Smash 3DS, and we haven't found anybody with a capture card yet, so we're not gonna be able to stream it. But if we were to find somebody with a capture card, that person would get free entrance to the tournament, I've been told. So
Yeah.
that's on October 13th. Just saying.
And once we get it, everyone can watch, because unfortunately, I know the place that we're going to be at, and there's not a lot of space, which is why it's an invitational at the moment. But if you get that capture card, you are the man or woman.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and it looks like okay. So Batshark has a couple questions about what's going on around the Bay Area. Okay, so if you haven't already, Batshark, go to Folsom Foundry on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's
Yes.
SF game night. There is Smash there. They are
21 only, though.
20. If you're over 21, great. If you're not, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have to. I think you have to find
You can
a
have
plus one. You can bring a +1, I think, and then you have to like sign something or something
They
like
still
that.
have
Like,
to have their ID and everything,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're responsible for that person. So if they, sip some alcohol, you're like completely banned from that place.
Yeah.
So just be careful.
Yeah. So yeah, go to Folsom Foundry with Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's when they do Smash stuff, all that good stuff, and then just keep looking in the community. Like, join any and all fighting in communities for the Bay Area to keep up with all that stuff. Check out Smash Wars. Check out Reddit, all that good stuff. But
anything involving Smash 4 is definitely going to make its way into our group on Facebook, so just keep an eye on there for sure. We're going to have a lot of stuff coming up soon.
I'd like to thank you guys for having me as a guest on this podcast. It is delightful just to be able to talk to Smash players always, and it's just fun to be on a podcast. So
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I can't seriously thank you enough for how much you guys have been appreciating the work that I've made. I mean, I didn't expect that much, So
Dude.
just thank you.
Dude,
very
from one
much.
artist to another, man, like, it's good shit.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as,
Thank you.
I saw the logo, I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. I love this.
Yeah, so it's good stuff, man. But and he also had another question about like who to look out for. Us. You about to get bodied.
I don't know if he meant it that way, or if he meant it like, can we find these people?
I read it as what DJ just said too, but I don't think that's what he was talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Either way, yeah, you've already heard it. Shots fired. You got to look out
Shots fired.
for that peach. And
Yeah. You're ready. Black and gold peach. Get ready.
oh
So
boy.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, just to mention, Tuesdays are usually Melee, and Thursdays it's a lot less crowded. So I'm thinking that they're probably gonna do more Smash 3DS stuff on Thursdays, just because the fact that it's less crowded and people won't be bumping into each other or having their stuff lost. Because I noticed it in the chat that they were talking about that. So definitely Tuesdays. Tuesdays is amazing for all the atmosphere and the people. Thursday is good for, getting a bunch of us just to go and play, have mini tournaments or something.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Tuesdays is amazing. You get to go and watch like live, super top tier melee play. They have a tournament every Tuesday, and it's amazing. I watch the stream.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
have to always come in and watch like the VODs, but it's so exciting. Such good matches.
Yeah.
Sean's
We'll do
asking
one last
the-
call for questions, but if there aren't anything else, we're pretty much done for the night. So let's see. Let's give it a minute or two and see what they have to say. Oh my God! This
I
week.
have a question. Can I go to the bathroom?
No, once you do, you may not come back.
Oh, but it's Smash! Okay, see, that's a
I
problem,
think,
guys. When you tell yourself that you would rather play Smash than go to the bathroom, you got a problem.
right.
Seriously, I think we're pretty much done. Nobody's posting any more questions in the group or in the
Yeah.
chat.
But I agree with Oliver over here talking about we should start 3DS hype on Thursdays. Let's do it. Let's mark.
should. Yep.
Let's make Thursdays at Foundry House Smash
Down.
4. Let's see that.
They need to hear it. They legitimately told me, because I was questioning about it, to get it as a venue. They said if they see the need to run a tournament, they will do it. They will give us the room and the space, and even provide us with 3DSs if they so feel. They're collecting
So,
Wii U's right now. Like,
basically-
they're collecting these Wii U's.
Basically, let's all just go there and stand around with our 3DSs in the middle of everything.
Let's go.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, this community can't thrive unless the people are there. So everybody, please go and support. And if you guys want to see Smash 4 be represented in NorCal, we have to be there. We have to make it happen for ourselves. So let's do it. I know everybody has work and obligations and stuff like that, but whenever you can make it, please do. Please do. So on that note, thank you guys for joining us tonight. It's been amazing. And we'll see you guys next Monday. And enjoy the game. We're going to have it in our hands tomorrow night. So get in that lab, find your names, and start learning the game, because you're about to get bodied by me. So get ready.
Everyone, please tune in on Monday. Please share your experiences with us. We definitely want to hear. We want to hear everything. Talk
Oh
about
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know what? We should actually get like a NorCal Smash Twitter going,
Yes.
just so we can have
Yes.
people tweet ideas to us and thoughts and experiences. Especially, yeah, we'll set that up actually after the show and post it in the group for you guys to start following and tweeting at. I think that'd be a good idea for Monday. So,
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good.
All right, thanks everybody.
yeah, good night,
Yeah,
everyone.
have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
Bye.